Hey everybody, it's Max and Shep here at the Sun Valley Auto Club, coming at you with one of my favorite cars. This is a 2009 Porsche 911 Turbo with a 6-speed manual transmission, and it's the Cabriolet. So this is a very interesting car, and I'm happy to dive into this with all this information. Shep, what are you seeing?
Well, I know that it is just about immaculate. We've been over this car, around and around it, and if we could point out a flaw, we'd be happy to do so. I know this is a 2-owner car, both on the in the west, start out in Oregon, and then here in Idaho. So really low miles. The miles are what, 4,400 and some odd miles.
Yep.
And it is the Meteor Gray. I love this color. It just makes it such a classic car.
Yeah, typically convertibles can be kind of feminine, but what's really cool about this one is very muscular with the gray and the black interior. I love seeing those red brake calipers up front. Being a turbo, that's what you get.
So what does this have for a power plant, Max?
All right, we're talking about the 3.8 liter flat 6, as all Porsches are. And this one has 2 big Garrett turbos on it. So it's producing about 480 horsepower and 500 foot-pounds of torque.
And then what's super rare about this, made it up to that, is the last of the manuals you can get.
This is the last year, being a 2009, that Porsche sold a manual transmission turbo. They're all PDK now, and then it even goes to the next level with this being a Cabriolet. So really low sales numbers in the United States in 2009 for a Porsche Turbo, and then it gets even rarer with a Cabriolet, and then it gets even rarer being manual transmission. Safe to say about 50 to 100 of these were sold in 2009 in the United States. So kind of the quintessential, very pinnacle-ish Porsche Cabriolet.
This is the big dog. I mean, when you compare these to some of the other models, as far as curb weight, even though this year they did drop it quite a bit, it is probably the most luxurious, most comfortable, most powerful. It is the granddaddy in the Porsche lineup. So the PDKs, yes, if you're looking for 0 to 60, that PDK is going to flash through those gears faster than this manual. But if you want just a fun driving experience, nothing like a manual, and this is the last of the standard production.
So we've got some really great options on this car. I've decoded the data tags. The big deal too, let's talk about making this car even more rare. This one has the Porsche torque vectoring differential in it. So that's going to send power to different wheels and really make sure that you're moving in the right direction. This being an
that's up and beyond just the all-wheel drive system.
That's true. That's a sport differential that they put in there. Limited slip diff too, so a lot of performance with this car.
Love how these pop up. Those are your roll guards. So it's set up with the computer. You get to a point to where there is basically you reach no return on the axis, and those will pop up for protection.
Nice option on the seat backs there. That is finished in the exterior color of Meteor Gray Metallic. These do have airbags too. So yes, very fast car, but also very safe car too.
You can tell it has the Sport Chrono package on it as well.
Yeah, and what's cool about that is it's, in addition to being, I love Porsche, in addition to being the Sport Chrono package, they also option out that silver face too.
It sounds like Porsche.
So Porsche. I wonder how much that costs just for the silver dial. Also, we've got the Porsche crest. You also have the painted center console too. You've got the navigation system with the all those interfaces there. It does have Bluetooth. You have your controls on the steering wheel. So if you live in California or somewhere, you can just connect your phone.
And let's face it, we've all seen low mileage cars that are just still beat to snot, you know, people leaning their bikes against cars. And this one, you know, if we could, as mentioned, if we could pick pick apart this car, we certainly would, but
It's truly flawless, even down to the wheels. I love how these inserts are paint matched too, and those don't have any gravel pits in them at all. This car, here's a big, big deal. This car was sold certified with, I think, 3,800 miles or 3,600 miles from Oregon. So that was from Sunset Motors in Beaverton, Oregon. And they did, to get a car certified, they went through the whole thing. I mean, they put new tires on it. You think they needed to put new tires on it at that mileage? No, but they did it anyways. They did a full, they flushed the brake system, they flushed the oil system, they put new spark plugs in it, they did new spark plug wires too. I mean, they really, buying a
Yeah, to get
certified Porsche car is a big deal.
costs you a whole lot more too. But and this one just has a few miles above that, so all those services are still fresh. You are seeing that line from the clear bra that's on it, and even that clear bra is perfection. You know, it'd be fine if it had a rock chip or two. It's doing its job. Even that is perfect.
Let's pop the bonnet. This also does have the 16-way adjustable seats, both passenger and driver side. There's your windscreen. Really nice and tidy.
So, like new condition. No accident history. Just a real clean car, clean title as well.
See how nice and clean those filters are. No dirt.
You know, I'll put you on the spot too. I was reading about it. I didn't study up enough to know.
Yeah.
But with the Sport Chrono package, don't you get your turbos tuned out a little bit more as well? I think it's more than just your clock up there.
You got me. Let's do some research. 'Cause I
Yeah,
don't know.
take a look at that. We'll check it out.
But what you are seeing too, these are the motors that push this speed activated rear spoiler up, and it provides more downforce. We'll start up and show you the top.
Real slick. Completely hands-free. Okay, so Max, I'm going to cut you off at the pass and say we're not going to do a test drive.
That's fine, man.
But we've both been in this car. If you would like to drive it, talk to us. We can arrange shipping for you. If you don't want to come in and pick it up, we can ship anywhere in the world. And routinely, we do hit both coasts every month as far as where our cars go. And this is where it's going to be sitting. It's going to be sitting in our storage facility, and specifically the showroom on the other side of that wall. So it will be in this condition as pictured and videoed, just as you see it. So you can contact my friend Max on this rig.
My phone number is 208-720-8854.
If you can't get a hold of him, I'm Shep. I'm 208-721-1973. We do appreciate you watching, and if you want this in your garage, I can't blame you. Give us a shout, and we'll get it there for you. Thanks for watching.